Uh-oh.
And we're live.
Well, Lucas is out of the picture. That made the show so much better.
So much better. Just like that.
As soon as he hit the live button,
Look at that face.
But hey,
Stuck on his face. You see that?
he'll probably quit and he'll just log back in, and everything should be okay.
Let's see if I can.
But now that that's out of the way,
Now the amateur hour is over.
what would you guys like? Okay, wait, you were saying, Lucas?
Oh, he's
there he
live.
is.
That's better.
He's loading.
And he's gone again.
No, it's okay. He's loading something up, but the point is, we're back for week 7. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And there's 2 LC muscles in the background.
Is there 2 of you?
One of them. There you go.
All right, awesome. And yeah, we're back for week 7. It's going to be interesting matchups here and there, and I can't wait for it.
As long as the referees don't fuck people over like the Lions.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, you know what? Can we start? Can we just skip the introductions and just start ranting?
Yes, please.
Yes, because the Packers should not have won that fucking football game.
Nope.
That was the Lions game. Fuck you. John Matthews, because remember, he's from Michigan.
Yeah.
He was beyond pissed, and I don't blame him.
I don't blame him a second.
Them fucking Foot Locker referee wannabes. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Cleet Blakeman.
That's
his name. Cleet Blakeman.
he looks like a high school nerd without the pencils.
Probably was.
Without the pencils in his
That's probably why he hated Detroit Jocks.
Yeah, but anyway, I just want to say this. I mean, I knew it was going to be a problem with the referee. I knew it was going to be a problem with the referees the moment the Broncos got screwed twice.
Yep.
Oh, they're not the only team.
The Steelers.
That was week 5.
That was week 5. Walt Anderson. Oh my God.
I mean,
people correct me on the freaking thing.
Yeah, I mean, like 2017 was like, what is a catch? 2018 was like, what is a penalty? Or like, in 2019 is, what is football?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
Even though I will admit it, the Steelers Chargers game, John Hussey and his crew did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
I mean, one call I was a little iffy on, but John Hussey and his crew for the Steelers win. Honestly, a pretty good game, pretty good call game.
Yeah, the Dolphins referees during that game, they were okay.
Yeah, they were fine.
Yeah, was that last?
Gary's team was on a bye, so unfortunately
I'm just gonna say this right now. Everyone's saying the concussions are going to ruin the NFL. No, it's the officiating.
It's the
100%.
They're trying way too hard to. I watched this on Patcast, who was basically the podcast for like the Green Bay Packers, and I think it's like the biggest problem is that the referees or like the officiating is like they're trying so hard to perfectionalize, if that's even a word, or to like, you know, make it exact perfect of how the way it should be played, rather than just let them play football. And if we can find penalties that are there, we call the penalties. You know, I mean, like, what happened to the days where, you know, if Ray Lewis did hits that he would usually do,
oh my gosh,
there would be flags left and right, and it wouldn't be fun anymore. It's not as aggressive as it once was, and it's just sad.
I don't know
I
don't know who's worse, the referees in the NFL or that referee at that Hell in a Cell match.
Oh fuck!
Don't get him started on that one.
The Hell in a Cell one, God.
I mean, we're just getting like flashbacks of We're just getting flashbacks of like the replacement referees. But at least we had some good games with the replacement referees.
Yeah.
And speaking of awful referees,
Baltimore and New England, that was a good one.
Speaking of awful referees, since Tiny Tim joined us, and I'll admit it, that was a catch.
Okay.
between the Cowboys and the Packers.
Oh, the playoff game. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yes,
That was a
Brian.
catch.
that was. So I'm seeing my guys I've not seen in a while. LC, buddy, you look great.
For a marshmallow, he does.
Oh, Romy, good to see you again, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Gary,
Mr. Gapper.
this again. And of course, A Pizzle.
Tiny Tim, how the hell are you?
Man, I'm doing great. Hey, Luke, how you doing?
Hello,
Doing
Timothy.
good, man. How are you doing? Just enjoying my.
Lucas.
He was referring to me.
Is your name Luke?
Well, technically.
In short, that is. But
Well,
That's the only
if
thing
my,
on him
my
that's short.
birth name was Luke, but my birth
hello, Tiny Timothy. Sorry.
Yeah, good to see you. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab me a beer.
Okay, go ahead.
Hell
No
yeah.
problem, go right ahead, man.
You know what? I don't blame him for grabbing a beer. I really don't. But if it's for specific reasons, I don't blame him.
Go for it.
Lucas is Luke for short. Yeah, Lucas, that's not the only thing on you that's short.
Fuck you, Romy.
So just getting things out of the way. The look of disgust of the year, the look of disgust award for the week goes to the officiating for a third time this season. For a third time.
Yeah, was that not pass interference for that? Was that not pass interference when the Cowboys tried the 2-point conversion to Jason Witten?
Mhm.
Oh, that was.
It could have been, yeah. I honestly,
That
as a
was.
referee, I could have seen it as, yeah, I definitely could see it as pass interference.
Yep.
I saw it, and it definitely was. So, yeah. Who's on the bye week this week?
I like to be getting to that. We have the Steelers, the Browns, the Buccaneers, and the Panthers. If you're a fan of those four teams,
Thank God.
So, you know what,
Wait.
Alex?
Thank God.
You know what? I'm happy because my team won this week and get to enjoy the bye.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
good.
My Steelers got the win. We almost blew the lead thanks to Tomlin. We almost blew the fucking lead, but we still won.
Yeah, bi and bisexual.
You're fat, so be quiet.
That's
So
not,
anyway, guys,
that's not what your gaping a-hole said. That explains the
Time
strike
for-
marks around it.
the good, fucking guy. But the good thing is, guys, we have not had. I wanted to introduce Tiny Tim because we have not had Tiny Tim on my channel for God knows how long, and I'm so happy he's able to join
So
us
long.
tonight. Tiny Tim, say hello to everybody.
He just
Hello,
did.
everyone. It's just great to be back. I miss you guys. I really do.
I miss you too, buddy.
And I would have loved
here.
to. I would have loved to have joined A Pizzle over at AT&T Stadium. Of course, I wasn't available, and I didn't have a vehicle at the time.
Yeah, well, that was all right. You would have. You would have seen the Cowboys kick our asses like that.
Of course-
sweet
of course
Texas
I would.
brisket.
Oh yeah, the Texas brisket stuff, man. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh man, so good.
But
Yeah.
unfortunately,
So, yeah, guys, are you
unfortunately,
ready
that
to get
was
started?
unfortunately that was our final victory we've had so far.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are going to be getting to the Cowboys later on. I definitely want you to say a lot about the Cowboys since I will not be talking about the Steelers this time.
Thank God.
Even though the main picture of our live chat, I mean, of the live stream is the Delvin, the duck collar Hodges, who got his first win in his first start.
Good
The
job.
2009 Junior National Duck Collar and the 2018 National Champion Duck Collar.
What to do?
What else is new?
Yes. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into Week 7.
All
So
right.
Week 7
Yes.
is some interesting games.
I'm ready to talk about Week 7.
I know.
I'm ready.
Trust me, I know. We'll get to your game. Your game's later on, so we'll get to it. But starting off, it's
Game.
Tiny Tim's
How about
second
game?
favorite team. Tiny Tim's second favorite team, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. This game is in Denver, and the Chiefs are 3-point favorites. Surprisingly, it should be a lot higher. But yeah, Chiefs, Broncos. So you guys got and why?
Stay in class. Great album.
That is a good
That
album.
was- Ooh.
Saint Class. That's
Very
a great.
nice.
That's a fantastic album. All right, who's going first?
I didn't know Mr. Rogers was joining us, Gary.
Hello, neighbor.
Did you ride
But,
your little choo-choo train?
You know what? I'm going first.
Go ahead.
Good.
I'll do it anyway, because no one else is doing it. Anyway, the Kansas City Chiefs has lost twice in a
This
row.
game, okay.
The Kansas City Chiefs have lost twice in a row, and mostly because of their bad defenses.
Oh, their defense is awful.
Yeah. And the one key strategy that both teams, the Colts and the Texans, have been doing is keeping Patrick Mahomes on the bench. Whenever he is on the bench, he starts to lose momentum and he starts not scoring as much. And that's what the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans have been doing. And ever since that 0-4 start, the Broncos defense has been phenomenally improving, getting sacks, turnovers left and right, and all thanks to Alexander Johnson, Chris Harris Jr., and Von Miller, Todd Davis. All those guys are doing a phenomenal job. I expect to see a phenomenal performance from the Denver Broncos offense. Sure, they played a little bit conservative with the the Tennessee Titans and the San Diego Chargers. They haven't been pulling great numbers, but they're going to pull a lot more because of that weakening Kansas City offense. And as much as I love my boy, I'm going to have to say that this is going to be my upset pick of the week.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I wonder why.
No, it's not. I'm just doing this.
Joe
I'm not doing it I'm not doing it objective. Just hear me out. What the Kansas City Chiefs have been doing has been all right for the most part. They've been doing decently on offense, but the minute they gave up a 20-point lead to the Houston Texans, something's wrong there. Plus it's home field. And when you're going up against like one of the better defenses in the National Football League, you know you're going to be picking up a good fight. I see Denver trying to pick up revenge. I expect Joe Flacco to pick up a good performance. So, yeah, give me the Broncos on an upset pick of the week.
Oh, my.
I'm damn surprised. I'm just going to give mine. I'm going to keep mine all these short and sweet for mine. Kansas City definitely
go ahead and pick the Chiefs.
Kansas City definitely needs to improve. They are on danger of really going on a losing streak, which is not good. Even though I was the only person last week to pick the Texans. That was a good pick by me. But anyways, the thing is with this game, the Denver Broncos played the Tennessee Titans and the Chargers, who are both on the decline. The Chiefs are going to be a much tougher opponent. And the last time Patrick Mahomes is 2-0 in Denver since he's been in the NFL. So this is definitely going to be a very tough test for Patrick Mahomes, especially because he has been struggling lately. He has not looked as dominant as he has been. But you know what? I think the Chiefs are going to come back and get this big win here. I'm going to say Kansas City Chiefs get a high-scoring game win, 34-31. Give me the Chiefs.
I don't think it's going to be that high scoring. I think it's going to be a little bit lower than that. But I do also have the Chiefs for those reasons. 23-20 by field goal.
God damn it, that's what I was about to say. By field goal, give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs 31-28.
Nice.
I'll take Chiefs 32-27.
I like it.
And that's pretty interesting score. I like that, Gary.
Wait till they prove you wrong.
So with that being said, we got
Wait for
our
an
next
upset.
game. So that everyone's made their picks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So now we get the next thing on the list, which is the start of the 1 o'clock games. Okay, Alex, you know what? Gary versus Alex time here. Dolphins and Bills. This game is in Buffalo. Buffalo is a 17-point favorite. Who you guys got and why?
What?
All right.
What's there to fucking explain, dude? The Dolphins suck. They seriously suck. They're the one to fuck. They showed you how bad they are that they lost against the.
I'm
All right.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. My team sucks.
Dude, the Bills.
Where'd Lucas go?
Okay.
He's coming back. All right, go ahead, President Garrison.
We faced off again.
Oh, for the love of God!
Oh no! All right, thank God.
Why? Why?
In this football presidential debate, continue, Mr. Garrison.
Why?
I don't know. Continue, Mr. Garrison.
You don't go full retard.
Anyways,
Except
I have the Buffalo Bills winning after what transpired between the Bills and the goddamn Titans on week number 5. They fucking gave us the game with the shitty ass field kicker. He missed 4 field goals, gave us the game in their home area. So, with that being said, the Bills coming off their bye week, they're going to look good. By the way, I never really had a chance to say this, but I had the chance to meet Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I had a nice little chance to meet Josh Allen. I'm going to keep it short and simple. I was at therapy working on my shoulder. I saw him getting his left leg worked on. My guy, who I'm working with as well, he was working on him. I was just doing my thing. I didn't necessarily go up to bother him saying, I want an autograph picture, how was football and all that. I just talked to him like he was a civil guy, and I'm sure it gave him a nice cut of slack that he's not talking about football for once or his occupation. So he was a very down-to-earth guy, very nice. So it was nice meeting Josh Allen and meeting the number 44, the running back or whatever the hell he was. So with that being said, between the Dolphins and the Patriots, the Dolphins, dude, I don't like saying it because it's the guys on.
But it's the truth.
They're the worst team right now. They're that fucking god awful.
It's the truth. I'm not ashamed of a minute. My team sucks.
They have not won all their games, and their losing streak is going to continue. So I'm going to give it to the Bills to pick up this particular win. Score of 24-2.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That is brutal.
Freaking safety? That's all we scored?
That's desperate.
I'm going that fucking far. I can't say for next week, though. I don't even know. I don't know where the fuck we're playing next week.
Well, to be honest, your score is similar to mine. Mine's actually 24-3.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
By 1 point.
I got the Bills winning. This is no question about it.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with this one. I'm going to take the Bills. I'm going to say 21-14. I'm going to get the Dolphins about 14 points.
Okay.
But the Bills are going to take this one.
Go ahead.
The Dolphins have scored 42 points. They gave up 180 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Bills. They only gave up 70 points. One of the best defenses. And their offense could be a little bit better, but they're improving.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to win by 21.
Yeah.
Sorry,
accurate.
buddy.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
Wait,
Don't be sorry. I at least admit that I know that we suck.
Well, no, you called it from the
Unlike
beginning.
somebody.
I did pick the Chargers last week.
Yeah, well, shove it up your ass. That was last week.
Yeah.
They don't play this week, so I don't get to pick them.
Anyway.
You sound like you're fucking C-3PO in the dishwasher.
You're fat, though, Romy, so that's all I got to say about that. I'm not
Who's
fucking
next?
C-3PO.
I am. I'm next. The Buffalo Dollar Bills are going to treat the Dolphins like the Japanese. So give me
Dolphin.
So just think of the Buffalo Bills like the sailors and the Dolphins Moby Dick. So give me the Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Dollar Bills by about 24 points.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh fuck, Buffalo Wild.
No.
Go to an authentic place.
Do you honestly don't want to know my score for this game?
No.
You honestly do?
No.
37-3 Bills. Not even
I
close.
wouldn't go.
Wow.
I wouldn't go
Here's
that
the thing. Josh Allen to John Brown is going to be the combo to watch here. Since Terry McLaurin scored 2 touchdowns last week against the Dolphins and looked pretty dominant, I expect John Brown to have the same kind of day. So, yeah, give me the Bills 37-3. Not even close. The Dolphins are one of my 3 teams guaranteed to lose.
Oh, no shit.
The Dolphins are in desperate need of a quarterback.
Oh, no shit. Again.
Tagovailoa next year.
Right. Will they go to 0-16? I don't know.
No, I don't think
I don't
they'll
know.
go
All
1-16.
I know is I'm
They'll
eating
go
some
1-15.
buffalo wings on Sunday.
Week 16, they'll beat the Bengals. That'll be their only win.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about that. I think the Bengals have a better chance of going 16 than Dolphins do.
I think it's going to be next week.
I think the Bengals will beat the Ravens.
Don't even think about it, Alex.
Next
It's
week.
not happening.
Next
It's
week.
not happening.
It's
It's
happening.
not happening.
It's going to happen.
I can definitely tell you it's not happening next week.
I can.
We'll see about that.
We'll see.
Jesus.
Next game, we got the Rams and the Falcons. This game is going to be pretty interesting, actually, since it was breaking news today. The Rams acquired Jalen Ramsey from the Jaguars for 2 first-round picks and a 4th-round pick. And the Falcons are like 3 points. Yeah. So, yeah, the Rams are favored by 3 points. You guys got why.
Come on,
What?
really?
The Rams.
Come on,
They've been-
really?
The Rams have been slipping, but however,
They just
Boy.
got one of the best cornerbacks in the
However,
league.
the Falcons choke more than Lucas does on a Friday night with transsexual porn. Give me
I don't. Yeah, no, that would be a glory hole, you dumbass. Not
I wonder who's on the other side receiving.
Not me. I saw you one day.
Yeah, that was my dick.
No, I saw you receiving one day. So just shut your mouth and take the dick.
Wow.
Goober. Give me the Rams by 7. What's wrong, Gary?
This is probably going to be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Falcons are just ass.
How do they beat
They
the
are.
Eagles? My question. How did this team beat the Eagles?
Luck.
Julio's clutch.
Yeah, Julio's clutch. And, the Rams just got one of the best cornerbacks in the league. They traded away one of their best players, and then they got the best in return. So I like the Rams in this game. I think the Falcons – I think after this game, they finally get rid of Dan Quinn.
Yeah, they have to.
Well, here's my thing.
Did they get
They're
rid
gonna
of
get
Steve
rid of Dan Quinn,
Sarkisian?
but their bye week isn't until after the Seattle game. I say he gets fired after the Seahawks game.
Okay, did
I think.
they fire Steve Sarkisian?
They did last year, yes.
Okay,
He's not related to Anita, is he?
No.
Okay,
No.
thank
Third-
God.
30-17 Rams.
Rams, no contest here. I'm saying 38-24.
I wonder how many times
Rams.
Chipper Thomas is going to play the fuck.
Well, I would have to apologize to my good friend Matt Ryan, but I'm gonna have to say the Chiefs 34-23.
Yeah, here lately, the way the Falcons have been playing, they're kind of vanilla. It's just
Vanilla- vanilla ice.
It's just one flavor, you know. And so now Matt Ryan is a very talented quarterback, but something's just not clicking there. So I'm going to take the Rams in this one. Give me the Rams 28-20.
Care Bear,
Huh?
who do you have between the Rams and the Falcons?
Give me the Rams to win this.
Luke Nukem.
Fuck the-
I said the Rams.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'm sorry. I did not hear you there.
Lucas, did you
I played the clip.
So with that being said, we go to the next game on our list, which is the who gives an absolute shit game. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game is in Cincinnati. Jacksonville is a 3.5-point favorite. Who do you guys got one?
And rightfully so, Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jackson. Asshole. Who gives an asshole shit? That's a new one.
Yeah, who cares?
21-15 Jaguars.
Give me the Jaguars too.
Give me the Jaguars by 10.
And later weeks down the road, Minshew Mania will be over, but still give me
He's
Jaguars.
still going to win the Rookie of the Year.
He ain't gonna do shit. In
He's
the
going to
playoffs.
win the Rookie of the Year.
He ain't
I
gonna
don't
do shit.
think Kyler Murray's winning the Rookie of the Year, sure.
Wait,
Even
what?
though their team's
Kyler
bad,
Murray, get the
he is
hell
putting
out
up
of
great
here.
numbers. Kyler Murray is putting up great numbers fantasy-wise, and he has definitely
He
been
ain't winning
proving to be a
games.
quarterback.
God damn it, Mick Rock, you prick.
Tiny Tim?
Yeah, this is basically a shithole game. I wouldn't even give 2 cents for this one. It probably ain't worth a plug nickel. Just give me the Jag-offs.
The shithole of suck.
Here's my thing about this game. The Bengals almost beat the Ravens. They kept them
I know.
close.
I know.
So the Bengals do have a shot here of getting their first win. But here's the thing. The Jacksonville Jaguars just got rid of Jalen Ramsey, so it's going to be tough for them to adjust to that. And they have lost. I think they lost the last couple of games. They lost
be
the
fine.
Saints. They look terrible on offense. But the Bengals are one of the worst defenses according to Pro Football Focus. And I think the Jacksonville Jaguars offense is expected to bounce back. Expect Leonard Fournette, DJ Shark, DJ Westbrook, and Gardner Minshew to go all over the Cincinnati Bengals. I have the Jaguars winning 42-21.
Minshew Mania's run a while, brother.
Yeah, but it's gonna stop in 2018. It's gonna stop in 2020.
Now we got an interesting game here.
Yep.
A pretty good, interesting game featuring a team that got screwed last night. The
nothing
Minnesota
more than a
Vikings and the Detroit Lions. This game is in
Yeah.
Detroit, but Minnesota is favored by 1 point. Who do you guys got and why?
Redemption for the Lions. I'm going with Detroit in this one, actually.
I'm going with Detroit again. I'm also going with Detroit.
I think they need to prove themselves, and I think Kirk Cousins, last week he did pretty good against the Eagles defense, but, I think that changes here. I got the Lions.
I'm just
23-14.
like Matthew Stafford. Instead of grabbing, wait, was it Matthew Stafford? No, I'm sorry. No, with Matthew Stafford, I just want him to grab a referee and just fucking power drive him through the Gatorade table.
As much as I want to go for the Lions, they're going to get screwed over by the Revs again. So give me the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, not just that, but like Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen with Kirk Cousins' help are just too damn powerful.
Dude,
So,
the Packers, the refs allow the Packers to deliver a clothesline to the right receiver.
Yeah, that was a pretty terrible pass interference.
That is
that was not a call. As a back judge, I would be like, fucking throw that flag at like 5,000 feet in the air. Yeah. that
no,
would be a definite
if I was an official and he threw that flag, I'm like, pick that shit up. All right, that's not.
No,
a
you
flag.
take the
Pick it up.
flag and you throw it into the crowd. There you go.
Yeah, pick that flag up and shove it up your ass and wipe it.
Well, don't we always do that with the terrible towels?
Fuck you, Romy.
Every once in a while.
right.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, give me. I'm going to say Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to say Vikings by a field goal. Let's call it 24-21.
I agree with these. Wait, hold on. Shit. So this is down here. This is right here. I agree with these two guys. I got the Vikings. Here's the thing. The Lions are going to have a good home field
Up is west,
advantage.
down
but
is
the
up.
problem is Kirk Cousins against teams that aren't winning with winning records. The Vikings do have a pretty good. Kirk Cousins is a pretty good record. So give me the Vikings to win this game. I'm going to say 28-24.
Wonderful.
The left hand knows what the right hand's doing.
Yeah.
Gare Bear.
Jesus.
Who do you have in this one, Gare Bear?
This right here,
Huh?
this right here is the Lions' redemption after the fuck over with the Packers. I got the Lions winning this, no doubt about it.
Ooh, so we got split. We got me, Tiny Tim, and Luke Nukem for the Vikings, and we got Romy, Alex, and Gary for the Lions. Interesting. I like that.
If the
I'm
Vikings
with
win,
those toe.
if the Vikings win, probably because the referees have the Vikings
Allow
on their
them to
fantasy
win.
football.
I'm with those toe.
I'm worth downstairs and
Look for
diagonal.
the left.
You with those
Now
two bucks.
we got an interesting game coming up here. We got the Oakland Raiders and the Green Bay Packers. This game is in Lambeau. The Raiders are coming off a bye. The Packers won against the Lions. We discussed. Green Bay's favored by 6. Who you guys got and why?
Grinders.
Good and grand. They
No.
did get the win
Tell you what,
against the Bears in London, which was
I tell you
really
what,
surprising.
Mac, he ain't a real Gruden grinder.
Well, I don't mean to disappoint you all, but the fact remains is that the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers are about as good as anything when it comes to the NFC. And when it has to come with John Gruden's Gruden grinders,
knock on
the
wood.
Raiders don't stand a chance. Even without the Revs' assistance. Give me the Green Bay Packers over the Gruden grinders. Gruden grinders, baby.
Yeah, I'll go with the Packers as well. I'm gonna say by touchdown, 27-20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am going to take the Packers, and I am going to ride with that bad man. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to go 28-21 Pack over the Raiders.
Nice.
Like Arnold said about the Chargers, go Pack go by 8.
Care Bear.
Got the Packers defeating the Raiders. No doubt.
You're singing opera.
Don't worry
And I
about
also
that.
will agree with the crowd here. I got the Green Bay Packers. The Packers did get lucky in that last game, but the Raiders coming up by, they're going to be a little rusty. I expect the Raiders to definitely compete with the Packers here. I think the Packers will get a win, but it'll be pretty close compared to what people think. I have the Packers 31-24.
And Green Bay has beaten Oakland the last 5 matchups at least.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, they have.
especially I remember, what was it 2003 when Favre lost his dad?
Oh yeah.
That was one
and
of the
look what
best performances, one of the best games I've ever seen in my entire
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, and look what he did. He put up how many points did they score? 40?
At least 40.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
it was
more than
crazy.
Phenomenal game that was.
there.
Oh, okay, here it is. 41-7. That's what the score was.
Powerful stuff.
Phenomenal game.
Now we
For
got
him, at
another interesting game here. One that's going to be pretty competitive. The Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. This game
Ooh,
is
this is
I
going
like
to be a
that
good
one.
one.
I like this
the
matchup.
Texans, the Chiefs, and the Colts are coming off a bye. Who you guys got and why? And Indy's actually favored by 1 point.
I like this matchup.
This is going to be a fun one to watch.
This is
Because
my
both
coin.
of them,
It's going to be
both of
interesting.
them, both of them beat the supposed
Actually, you know what? Hold on one
Super
second. I'll be right back.
Bowl front runners. Because my God, now you know how he feels, Lucas. But the thing is for me, both of these teams beat Kansas City, the supposed Super Bowl frontrunners. And when it comes to both of these defenses, this is an even spread by both of them, according to ESPN. Deshaun Watson is great. Jacoby Brissett is improving as time goes on. But this is just all about a matter of discipline, ferocity.
God,
And a
throw
bunch
me your headset, bro.
And a bunch of loud noises.
Oh my God in heaven.
What happened?
What happened was your headset sounded like a whole big old tower of
Jesus.
Jenga blocks just fell.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Now you know how Lucas feels. But
Romy
anyway,
has sensitive ears. I'm sorry, Mr. Romy.
he has like the ears of a
Good woman, boy.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I do. Look how small my ears are.
They're
Yeah.
about as big as
But,
your dick.
This is gonna be a tough competitive game between both teams. But I see the better team pulling off this one, and that I have to give to the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson put off a definitive statement against the Kansas City Chiefs that, hey, even though they were the front runners for the Super Bowl, we can still get in there too. We can still prove how worthy we are. So yeah, the Houston Texans are improving as time goes on. Give me Houston.
Coin
By
flip.
6.
Here we go.
Same. Coin flip.
Uh-oh.
3, 2,
Heads. Wait.
1.
Heads will be. Who's the home team again?
Texans?
Is it
No,
in
Indianapolis.
All
No,
right,
it's
heads.
Lucas Oil Stadium.
All right,
Yes.
heads, Texans, tails, Colts.
1,
Go,
2,
ready?
3.
1, 2, 3, and kablam. Indianapolis.
I'm going to
Same.
say one thing. This guy Jacoby Brissett, he's been a real nice surprise. I mean, I didn't think
Stud.
he'd be that good, but I guess since I live in Texas, I'm going to give the edge to Houston, even though not by much. I'm going to give Houston with a field goal. Call it 28-25.
26-23, Indianapolis Colts.
Same thing with the coin flip. 2017 Colts.
Yeah, that
Newcomb?
low scoring of a game. I picked Houston.
Okay, Gare Bear.
I got the Texans winning this.
I agree with Gary on this one. I got the
guess you do.
Texans. Here's why. The Houston Texans have Deshaun Watson right now, who's an MVP candidate, and the Texans' offense is for real.
Legit.
Especially with DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller, Carlos Hyde. This is going to be a big game for the Texans. And I think their offense is just on fire right now.
But what about
So,
Kenny Stills?
Kenny Stills?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay.
Laramie Tunsil.
He's a good defense. He's a good deep threat, but I like
Yeah.
Will Fuller and Hopkins more. I think the Colts are going to be a little rusty coming off the bye, and I think this is going to be an interesting contest. So I'm picking the Texans to win this game 34-31.
We got their first round pick.
Is that everyone's made their pick?
Yep.
Next game on the list.
Yeah,
Yep.
we got
Now
Yeah,
we
we got,
got, oh dear God, another game that's just going to be like, who gives a crap? The New York Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. This game is in the New York Giants area. Who do you guys got and why?
I think this is going to be a high scoring game for some reason.
Giants are fair by 3.
I think it's going to be a high scoring game for some reason. I just have this feeling that Daniel Jones and Kyler Murray are going to go off. I think they're just going to go off. I have the Giants winning this game. I'm going to say 34-27. Big Blue.
Well, for me, I would have to say that while Daniel Jones, he was impressive in Tampa Bay, he struggled significantly against the New England Patriots,
Well, obviously.
dealing 3 interceptions, I guess, against that stout defense. But Kyler Murray is starting to improve down the line. He still has to get more, clutch, I guess. But as of right now, I would have to say that I would have to give Kyler Murray, that little munchkin, that Oompa Loompa, I would have to give him the edge.
Are you bigger than a fifth grader?
He's actually like 5'10". He's about my height.
I was gonna say that's
No,
like average height.
I'm bigger than him.
Bum ass Eli Manning.
No, that's Daniel Jones.
I know.
Yeah.
Gary, what in the fuck are you doing?
Don't
Yeah.
worry
That's what I'm
about it.
wondering.
But yeah, give me the Cardinals, baby. Cardinals.
You got the New York Midget against the Cardinals, man.
I'm going to take the Giants on this one. Daniel Jones is this kid is okay. I mean, he ain't going to be no Eli Manning, but just give him time, and he'll do pretty good. I'm going to take the Giants in this one. We're going to call it 27-21.
Give me the Giants by 5.
What do you say, Lucas?
Did everyone else make their pick yet?
I made my pick. Oh, except for Garrison.
Garrett.
Don't worry about me, man. I'm just chilling.
What do you pick?
I picked the cunts.
So Cardinals.
What?
So Cardinals.
Yep, they start with a C.
You picked the Cardinals, Ravens, or the Giants?
I picked
Oh, that's that thing.
the Cardinal cunts. There you go.
What
Mhm.
the hell
Okay,
did you
Cardinals,
just say
fine.
right
Yeah.
now?
What do you think?
Well, Romy, who'd you pick?
He picked the Giants by 5.
Oh
What do you
my
think?
lord.
Yeah, Lucas, quit texting your boyfriend.
No, I was not. Fucking boyfriend, you asshole. Alex, who'd you pick? Because I'm waiting for everyone else to go
I
before
said
I
the
make my pick.
Giants.
All right. I'm going to agree with Alex and Tiny Tim here. And Romy. The thing is, remember my West Coast rule. The West Coast teams, 1 o'clock. When they come out 1 o'clock games in the West Coast, they usually do not play very well. Even though they did win in Cincinnati, the Giants coming off a lot of rest, especially with that Patriots Thursday night game,
Hey,
is definitely going to be beneficial. Especially with Evan Ingram coming back and possibly Saquon Barkley, the Giants are definitely going to be a much better foe here.
Hey, Luke.
Give me the New York Giants with this game in a high-scoring matchup. I will say 38-35.
Hey, Lucas. Have we gotten to the 4 o'clock games yet?
We're about to. We have one more 1
Okay.
o'clock game.
Okay.
One more.
Okay.
We're actually moving at a pretty good pace.
Hey,
For
Lucas,
all 6 of us, we're actually moving at a pretty good pace.
I got a point of advice for you. Stop sniffing glue.
Stop huffing paint.
Maybe you did as a kid. I didn't. So we got our last 1 o'clock game, and this is my second team guaranteed to lose. And this is all, I think is all we're going to agree on this one. Let's just be honest. It's the 49ers and Redskins. This game is in Washington, but the 49ers are undefeated. They're favored by 10 points. Who you guys got?
Everybody,
49ers.
1, 2, 3, 49ers.
69ers.
49ers in a blowout.
See,
Cougars
Cougars,
might deliver a blowout to Case Keenum. And his
You know what? I wanna-
49-14.
I want to blow up to that porn star Jimmy G was out with. God damn.
Smoke bomb.
God, you want to talk about an hourglass of tits and ass.
How the hell did he do that?
It's an ass.
How the hell you get up with that hot chick?
I don't know.
It takes
But yeah,
guts.
49-14, give me the 49ers. So the best team in the NFC right now.
27-13 Niners.
Porn star Jimmy G. 35-10.
Kevin Rios, Niners 80-0.
I'm going to say I'm going to say 45.
Lucas.
Shush.
I go 45-10 for the Niners.
It's like that Super Bowl game against the Broncos.
Oh yeah.
Care Bear?
I think that was like 55-10.
hmm
32-9.
Nice.
32-9.
Oh, there's not a Steelers game.
By 24.
Yeah.
Man.
Very nice. So now we are going to the 4 o'clock games. Why we're
Okay.
going to 4 o'clock games? We have 3 4 o'clock games. The first one is
Lucas,
the
private chat.
Chargers and the Titans. Oh my God, this game's
Wait,
gonna be
stop.
bad.
I have breaking news, guys.
What?
Wait, hold on. Ryan Tannehill is the starting
Wow.
quarterback for the Titans this week.
Wow! Just wow. Marcus Mariota era is over in
The
Tennessee.
former Miami Dolphin is getting his first
Yeah.
start in Tennessee.
Well, with that,
Marcus Mariota is done in Tennessee.
he is.
So is Jameis Winston
And that
and
Denver
Tim.
game proved it. But in
God
any
damn, Titans
case,
are favored by 2 points. This is a 4 o'clock game, but here's the thing: I saw some idiot go online and say Titans by 100 because you know why? Because the yodeling Walmart yodeling kids sing the national anthem. Really? You're saying Titans by 100 because of that?
yeah.
Moron.
But in any case, in the words of Steel
In any
Maiden,
case,
in
you
the
guys
words
know
of
what.
Steel Maiden, this game could suck my dick. But
This game
Yeah.
can suck the devil's dick.
yeah. But
Yeah.
in any case, I would have to say George Washington.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, George Washington. Titans. Yeah, Titans. And Mount Rushmore, Chargers. All right. Uno, dos, tres,
Quattro.
Nice catch. Titans. Give me Ryan Tannehill, baby.
Oh, RT17.
Give me Ryan Tannehill,
Damn.
baby, over the Chargers.
Lucas, you look like if Mendingo gave you a cavity search.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely not true. Who's your pick?
Ow!
The hell was that?
Ow, my ears. I'm fucking going
You
down.
know,
Good
I
thing I
think
had my brain that low.
Ryan Tannehill and Marcus Mariota are kind of in the same on the same level as like Matthew Stafford. They're good, but they just haven't really played great throughout their careers. I'm going to give it to the old guy, Phillip Rivers. Let's go Chargers. I'm going to say 28-17. Los Angeles Superchargers. I know it doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean.
Now go
love it.
Chargers, go.
Go Chargers, go.
Goal.
I'm actually going to agree with Sia Cougar in this one in the chat. 24-23 by 1 point.
By 1
Because-
point.
Because the Chargers, baby.
Yeah, but they sucked against the Broncos and the Steelers.
Well, that's because they're the Broncos and the Steelers. This is
You
the
know-
Titans
you know
we're
what they-
talking about.
You know what the Broncos and the Steelers have in common? Like a horse and a steel dildo, they both fuck Lucas.
Oh, that was
Yeah, he's-
cold. That was
Already
cold.
Yeah, he's
so
getting railed with the
stupid.
steel strap on
Beyond-
bicep, just like a Parker.
Lucas,
Oh.
your asshole's goddamn, your asshole's so your asshole's gaping like you just went to a prison orgy.
Your asshole's
Wow.
so gaping that it,
So stupid, Romy. It just blows my mind how dumb you are.
your
It really
asshole's so
does.
large it puts EDP to shame.
ADP.
You know, you want to know something about Lucas? He's so fucking
No, I'm
ugly
kidding.
that if he was an orphan, no parent would want to adopt him.
Damn.
We need to do the roast of Lucas, so that way we can finish it off. Lucas
No,
roast.
Lucas is so ugly that if he was missing and he put out a milk carton, it would have been censored.
But we'll save that for a special occasion. Special occasion.
Comedy Central, get a hold of us, please.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we won't say anything politically correct in the aftermath.
Of course we won't.
Anyway, what do you guys pick? Titans and Chargers?
I
Chargers.
said Chargers
Chargers.
by 1.
Give me a
I got the
Titans.
Chargers.
Super Chargers.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Super win.
I'm gonna agree. Go Chargers, go. That was me and Alex's Super Bowl, AFC Super Bowl representative.
I can't believe
It's about
how
time they
they're
start fucking acting like it. Give me the Chargers to win, 34-17. I'm not picking the Titans the rest of the year because fuck the Titans.
It's kind of
They're
hard.
Injured riddled.
It's kind of hard with the Chargers because every time they play at home, it feels like they're a visiting team.
Yeah, the Steelers overtook their stadium.
They played Renegade. I knew that was going to happen.
Well,
too.
no, they played Renegade, but it was a Rick roll. They thought they were going to get to the Renegade part, but then they Rick rolled them.
It doesn't matter. They still played Renegade.
It's still funny.
I knew it was going to
Oh.
happen too.
Now we got a pretty good game. This is actually Fox's game of the week right here. Wait, is
Let me
it?
guess,
Yep, there's
Cowboys?
Fox's game of the week. The New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. This game is in
Okay.
Chicago, and Chicago is a 3-point favorite. They're coming off a bye week. The Saints are coming off winning against the Jaguars. Who you guys got and why?
Wait, are we still sticking with Chris Daniel?
Is it Chase
No.
Daniel?
Mr. Trubisky's going to be coming back this game. He will be
No,
coming back.
okay. Okay, both equal.
I don't think that's going to matter. I actually, in my upset pick, I got the Saints in this one.
I do too.
Upset special.
Same.
Who dat?
Who dat, baby?
I got Saints too.
21-10.
Teddy Bridgewater's improving despite the injuries that he's had in the past. So, got you, Bridgewater. You're
What'd you
in a
call
good
it? Bridge-
home. And,
Bridgewater on the River Kwai or something.
yeah, Bridgewater of the River Kwai.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints on this one, even though I can see this to be a very close game. Give it Saints 27-24.
What? Come on.
Oh my god.
What's
Look,
got
if
you,
I-
Romy?
Oh, Lucas, Lucas, you were great in Pink Flamingos. You played as Eddie the Egg Lady.
I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to see that
Oh,
one.
no,
myself.
no, no.
Oh,
you don't.
don't watch Pink Flamingos. It's one of the
Biggest
worst
piece
movies
of
ever.
shit.
No,
Okay.
he's the Eggman.
No, I'm not as fat as Dr. Robotnik. Oh, the other one.
Romy, you need to shut your ass up. You're so stupid. My mom could not believe how stupid you are. Trust me, trust me. I've seen stupid people out there. You're probably the top of the list of stupid people I know. So
I can't wait for the roast of Jerome.
probably make Forrest Gump look like a Harvard professor.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I usually don't defend the fat fuck, but in honor to defend him, he may be fucking dumb, but he got laid before you. So there you go. Yeah, that's the only time I'll be.
And you know what the shocking
But
thing
there you
is?
go.
She actually had bigger tits than you did, Lucas.
Wow.
And
Let's
Zing!
listen.
Wow.
He's definitely worth some money.
Let's save
too.
it for a video. Let's save it for a video.
Oh, dinner plate nipples.
Definitely worth the money too.
Hey, Lucas, what's the next game on the list?
Care Bear, did you make your pick already? Because I didn't hear Gary make his pick.
I said the same. Check, please.
All
He
right, I
picks the
cannot make my
Saints.
pick yet,
He
so
picks the
I'm
Pope's
going to
favorite.
agree with you guys. The Saints have the best. The Saints have the best defense going into the league right now. They've been playing out of their mind. The Chicago Bears. Here's the Chicago Bears for you in two pictures. Imagine the Bears defense as a Ferrari, and imagine the offense as a rusted Toyota Tacoma. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the Bears
Or
equally.
Ford.
Give me the Saints. I'm going to say 24-6.
Well, at least it's not a Pinto.
Yeah.
Lucas'
Or
ass
Lamborghini.
wouldn't fit in one.
Or a minivan.
What's wrong with minivans?
I don't know.
Romy, you would not be able to fit in a smart car. At least I
Better
could.
than hipster vans.
I know I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't drive.
Wait. Fuck.
What? What's wrong, Alex?
He said smart car. Lucas drove one, he wouldn't be so smart. Smart car ain't so smart.
Smart car, if you got it, it'd be called Wise Ass.
But anyways, let's go to the next game.
Yeah.
We only
Next
got
game on the
two more
list.
games. We only got
Okay,
games
just
left.
two more.
We're
Three more
pretty good.
games. Three more games,
Guys,
ladies and gentlemen.
under an hour, and we only have 3 games left. That's pretty impressive. Our pace is really good. So
Mm-hmm.
we now got Luke Newcomb's team to talk about now. The Ravens and the Seahawks. This
Go for
game
it.
is in Seattle, and Seattle is a 3.5-point favorite. We just got why.
I know you're gonna say it, Alex.
Wait, have you started yet?
No, I'm not gonna start.
Okay.
The Battle of the Birds.
You want me to do it? I'll do it.
No, I got it.
Oh,
You got it?
man.
I think I got it.
I got it. Dang. I don't know why I'm speaking like Chris Tucker. But
Oh shit!
wait,
All
if people
right,
wait.
This is actually going to be ooh. This is a tough one, actually. You know, Seattle almost lost last week to Cleveland.
But
No, like,
Russell
Cleveland-
Wilson is still fucking clutch.
Shit on the bed.
They almost lost to Cleveland.
They're still clutch though.
Yeah, that is true. They are
And
clutch,
Baker
but
Mayfield is still a bust.
overrated.
A bust in the making.
He's the sober Johnny Manziel. As for the Ravens, they actually look pretty good this year.
Against
Not bad for a running back, huh?
Against bad teams, yeah. But not against competition that's much better than them. No.
With the addition of Marcus Peters earlier today, I think that might give them a little bit of the edge here.
Hell
So- I'm leaning towards picking the Ravens, but I don't know. I really don't know because it is in Seattle, and that's a very tough place to play.
yeah. And it's gonna happen.
Screw it. Baltimore,
Okay.
34-31, Ravens.
All right.
You know, I actually see the same score on that one you said, Pizzle, but I have to disagree here. I mean,
Reverse.
in my opinion, Russell Wilson is probably the most underrated quarterback in the league. I'm going to go with the Seahawks at home, 34-31.
Okay.
Seahawks are gonna win by a field goal in overtime.
Overtime.
Gare
All right.
Bear. I'll save Luke for last. So, Gare Bear?
Of course you will.
Wonder why.
I'm
Of
going.
course you will.
I'm gonna go for Seattle.
Seattle what?
Just
Seattle
Seattle.
what?
Seattle what, Gary? Say it. Seattle what?
Seattle what?
Seattle?
The Seattle Pigeons.
Seattle what?
What's the
Pigeons.
team name for Seattle? What's their name? What's their
Hey,
mascot?
you fucking dick shit.
Seagulls.
No,
Yeah, the Seagulls.
no.
The Seattle Seagulls. There you go.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
it's not the Seagulls. Say
Look,
it right.
I don't want to say you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
No.
And we're wasting the audience's time.
Hey, Gary.
Oh my God. Can we not waste?
1-800 ABCDEFG.
Oh my Lord, wasting
Come
my
on, Gary.
time. No.
Come on, Gary. What is it?
This is a waste.
No.
Come on, Gary. What is the team name?
Screw it. Alex, start
Next
the timer.
Wait,
Lucas didn't say his yet.
I didn't give my prediction yet.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
And since Gary does not want to say Seahawks,
No,
I will
no.
say Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks right now are coming off a big win against the Browns. They have won both games against the AFC North teams, and the Ravens are coming off a close win, but they did not look they looked okay, but they didn't look impressed against the Bengals.
No,
The
they
big
did
thing
not.
is Russell Wilson right now is the favorite for MVP, and I expect him to continue his strong push here with a big win against the Ravens. So give me Seattle Seahawks to win this game. I'm going to say 37-24. Give me the Seahawks.
Nice.
Romy.
Now we can start the timer.
I couldn't help.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so in any case, the Ravens, they started okay, but it was pretty much last week was just the Lamar Jackson show. He did what he does best, which was run the football. And the thing is that he's okay passing wise, but he's usually who he has been since I've seen him in 2018. He's been mostly doing fine, but he's been mostly running the football like Colin Kaepernick. And even though ESPN was like, he broke history, 152 rushing yards, even though Colin Kaepernick has ran 182 yards, which the NFL doesn't want to admit because they're treating him like CM Punk. Except CM Punk is awesome.
Hey, I was going to say, CM Punk is
not.
awesome, and
Colin Kaepernick is not. But in any case, Seattle is pretty clutch. They faced ferocious team after ferocious team, Browns excluded. And so they've been doing pretty good and when it comes to their schedule. They come up against a clutch game against the Los Angeles Rams, as much as I want to say St. Louis. But for me personally, the one thing I fear for the Ravens the most is that their defense, despite Marcus Peters, is not good whatsoever. They're a bit all right when it comes to some teams like the Bengals or, I don't know, the Arizona Cardinals or the Dolphins, but against like the Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs and especially the Steelers, they have not been good at all. They've been blowing coverages. It's the one thing that I'm like, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to be the defense that you were supposed to be last year, and now you're not anymore. And they got rid of Kenny Young, who was pretty underrated for Marcus Peters, which is like, why? He's okay. I mean, despite not getting a few many tackles, I mean, he was a replacement for C.J. Mosley, but who cares? But I'm gonna have to say that while this is a pretty close game, Russell Wilson's going to show how formidable he is, despite, the Lamar Jackson show being apparent against weak teams. So with that being said, I'm going to have to say Seattle, specifically because Ravens are known for stepping down to their competition and doing well in the second half, but not beating them. So I'm going to have to say the Seattle Seahawks.
And time. 2:45.
Not too bad.
Good job.
Not too bad. Now we got my coin flip game of the week.
Sunday
The
Night
Sunday
Football on NBC. Check your local listings.
The Cowboys
Shit.
and the Eagles. This game is
My
in
wow.
Dallas, and the Cowboys are favored by
Whoa.
3 points.
All
What do you guys got
right.
why?
I will hear from all
Big
of you
rivalry.
guys first.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take Tiny Tim for last for this one.
I'll say this: as the Eagles beat the Packers, fuck the Eagles. Give me Cowboys.
Ooh.
Now?
I think this game is going to come to overtime.
Hey, Gizzy.
It's going to be 27-27. It's going to come to overtime. And I think Brett Maher makes the game-winning field goal 30-27.
Wouldn't that be
Cowboys.
a miracle?
Oh, it's Gizzy.
I got Dallas.
Luke Newcomb.
For me, when it comes to this game, you either have to pick Eat That Pussy 445 or Dick Prescott and Ejaculate Elliott. Both teams I don't give a fuck about, but since it's EDP, I have to give him credit for it. I mean, your team sucks, but your content is pretty entertaining, to say the least.
I just want the Eagles to lose so I can watch this video of him getting pissed.
Yeah,
Dude, but his latest video was pretty good. His latest rank was pretty great.
but
What was that again?
anyways, it's gonna come down to which team is gonna dominate the NFC the most. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to say the boys are gonna get the win. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to say, since it's the Dallas Cowboys, I'm gonna have to go with Dick Prescott and Ejaculate Elliott, Skip Bayless, Byron Jones, Van Der Esch, Sean Lee, Troy Aikman on commentary. But yeah, give me
Skip
them.
Bayless, the analyst.
Yeah, give me them boys to win. As
Care
much as I
Bear.
hate the Cowboys.
I want me them Cowboys to win, man.
I got my coin right here. Heads, Cowboys. Tails, Eagles. There you go.
I got it right here.
It is Tails. Give me the Eagles.
That's
I'm gonna
a
take the
coin
Eagles
disguised as
one
chocolate.
is
33-30.
that a chocolate
Titan?
coin?
The floor is yours.
Oh, because if it was, you would have ate it already.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
saying.
Okay,
I did
this
coin
is
flip. I did coin flip.
okay, guys. This is my game here, so
The floor is
I've got
yours.
a lot
Floor
to
is yours.
say.
Since he's
I
up
got a
there,
lot
he's
to
got the
say.
floor.
First of all, I'm surprised that kicker we have is still playing for us. I mean, that loss this past weekend, if he would have made that field goal, it probably would have made the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Who
What do you have
said
to say
that?
next?
Hey, who invited Stephen A. Smith on our chat?
Who?
What do you mean?
Look, cut it off. Cut it off.
I don't get it. What happened?
Where's Stephen A. Smith at?
I'm lost.
Tiny?
I tell you what. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Stephen A. Smith. I mean,
I
he
do
is
too.
he is a great sportscaster. He is a great reporter. But the way, I mean, these are his words. He doesn't really hate the Cowboys. He just hates the Cowboys fan base. Because he says that we are so delusional. We are so nauseating, you know. But anyway, back to what we're talking about, the game here. I mean, I'll say if Brett Maher misses one more field goal, then we have to cut them. And another thing, I think we've lost Tyrone Crawford. I think he's got to have hip surgery, and we've lost him for the rest of the season in a defense which is kind of depleted already. Let me check my notes here. Check the notes here on the page here. We got some guys that are kind of hurting right now.
What do we got?
Well, let's see. Eagles and Cowboys. Well, we still have our offensive tackles, Lyle Collins and Tyron Smith. They're both questionable. We got our slot receiver, Randall Cobb, the former Packer. He's still questionable. And this one defensive end, Dorrance Armstrong. I think he's a rookie that we got from this year's draft. He's questionable a bit. But I mean, it's in Dallas, and if I was actually starting to think that they somehow rehired Scott Linehan. They just dressed him up as Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore.
I mean, it seems like they're just doing the same old thing they've done for the last few years. It was almost like as if they hadn't fired Scott Linehan. But I'll tell you right now,
Kellen Moore.
They got to get back on the same page. This young receiver, Michael Gallup, I'm looking for him to have a real breakout year. He's doing okay. We just got to toughen up the defense. We got to cover those passes. We got to turn the turnovers into touchdowns. We got to try to get interceptions because it's almost like the Cowboys are allergic to that. But to make a long story short, I totally hate the filthy Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
or as I call them, the filthy Philadelphia chickens. More like it. I'm going to take the Cowboys 28-21. Cowboys, don't fail me.
All right, who's going to win?
It'll be a good game.
Or Tiny
It's gonna
Tim?
be a very good game. And last but not least, we're all going to agree on this one because it's my 13 guaranteed to lose and one of the biggest blowouts of the week.
Oh, hell
Patriots and Jets. This game is in New York. Patriots
Can I-
are at 10.
Can I say it, please?
Can we just say it? Can we just all say
No,
Patriots?
no. I'm gonna say it once only. Jets suck.
Sorry,
Hey,
Bob.
they beat the Cowboys.
Yeah,
they
they
will not
did.
beat
But
the
that shouldn't have happened. That was pass interference.
Give me the Lalelulelo.
Oh,
Rosetta
You never
Stone
played
Metal Gear,
Metal Gear.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I was about to say, play some Metal Gear. That was the name of the Patriots, the people who ran everything.
Give me the and Tom Brady. 27
give-
20.
Give me the pretty boy by at least 28.
27 to 20.
Patriots 49, Jets 17.
Give me my highest person in my fantasy league, Tom Brady, against the New York Jets. By 23. Who knows? It could be close. Usually, sometimes the Jets and Patriots games have been close, especially with Mark Sanchez.
Yeah,
But,
where is he now? He's at ESPN.
Yeah, he's a bust. Yeah, but in any case, you meet the Patriots.
Yeah, bust, just like Lucas's ass, but the bust through the seat of his pants.
Oh my god. Really? Did everyone make their picks?
Really,
Yes.
motherfucker?
I think that's going to do it for us, guys. We made it a pretty good time. Just with 6 people here, we made it a pretty good time. And, yep, that's all our games, folks. That's 14 games in total. And,
Hallelujah.
yeah, week 7 should be interesting. I will be focusing on watching some of the games, especially the Ravens-Seahawks, just to make sure that hopefully the Ravens lose. Because
God
if
the
they
Steelers
do,
are off.
they'll help us out for next week.
Thank God the Steelers are off.
The Steelers are off, so that'll be very nice. I'm very, very happy about that. So
Not as happy as I am.
They won't lose.
that's right. They will not lose
You
the bye
don't know
week.
that.
But
Gary,
thank you guys all for watching. Let us know in the comments below who your picks are for week number
There we go.
7. With that being said, say your final goodbyes.
There's a nickname for a show I should call this with Lucas and Board. It's called 5 Men and a Baby.
You'll be
Please.
the baby, right?
Yeah, 5.5 men.
And normally he's the half man. Because
Oh,
he's got half a brain.
Miami.
So it does make sense.
Miami, please do something. Please make
Go
me a
on.
loud Royal fan.
Come on, Flacco.
Go on.
I want
Flacco,
it.
prove them
I wanna-
what's up.
I want to eat some buffalo wings.
Then come to
This
my
weekend.
area. Come to my
I'm
area.
gonna, I'm going. I'm
Buffalo,
going to eat some
Gary.
buffalo wings regardless.
Come to my area if you
I'm
want.
going.
real
I'm going to eat buffalo wings regardless, but I want to chow down on those Buffalo Bill wings.
Yeah. Flacco, repeat
Okay.
yourself.
My
Why is
parting shot, Brett Maher. I've got you on a short leash.
What about Garrett?
We'll get to him later.
All right. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
Look, I just want to get off here because I'm sure we all agree we don't want to be here anymore, and we didn't want to be here to begin with. I don't want to be. I'm sure we were all mentally thinking it because I sure as hell was.
You were thinking?
Fuck yeah.
So goodbye.
It's not nice.
So goodbye. Fuck off. Except for these two people right here. I love these guys right here.
It's normal for me. So, and speaking of
These two are my OGs.
and speaking
right.
of speaking of
It's
fuck
normal
off,
for
thank
me
you.
too.
And speaking of fuck off, thanks for everybody for tuning into absolute first fucking NFL program on the show. Sorry, Lucas. Until then, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck Scorsese. I think we all know why. Now, if you excuse
And the
me,
referees.
and the referees, because
Especially.
Not John Hussey, though. John Hussey did a good job. And Jerome Porter.
Gene Steratore the GOAT, I guess.
and if you excuse me, I'm going to look up some MILF porn starring Penny Porsche. Good day, everybody.
Oh, good stuff.
See you guys later. Stay awesome. Tiny Tim, once again, thank you for being on, man. You were such an awesome guest to have on here, man. It was
Yes,
awesome.
thanks,
having you on.
yes. Thanks for having me back here. Invite me back next time. We'll do it again.
Hell
Definitely, man. If you're up for it, we try and do this every Tuesday. So we moved it from Wednesday to Tuesday because AEW, number one, and number two, I think it works better for everybody.
yeah.
So, yeah, Tuesdays are going to be our days for pick'em. So yeah, next Tuesday, if you're up for it, man, I'm more than happy to have you on.
Sounds good, buddy.
So yeah, guys. All right, guys. Thank you all for
Adios,
joining us.
amigo.
See you guys later.
next
Stay
week.
awesome. Let's go Steelers for the bye. Enjoy
Spins
your bye
up,
week.
baby.
And let's have a good week.
How about that
I've got
Cowboys?
one.
Spins up. Go with the Raven, nevermore.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Go
How
back,
about
go.
them Cowboys?